Just want to say hello. We're really happy that you're here and welcome to our Family Forum session. My name is Lori Trowbridge. I'm the Director of Student Life at Union 73 in Northeast here. I'm going to start off our session tonight by sharing Northeast's mission statement with you. Our mission statement is very important and it's the foundation around all that we do. The mission statement is, Northeast Community College is dedicated to the success of students and the region it serves. In our session today, we're going to explain how our work connects to that college mission statement. And we thank you for choosing Northeast for your students' education. As you can see, the agenda is on our screen. Our presenters tonight are going to share important information about services available to help you be successful, your student be successful. You're welcome to ask questions at any time. Just use the chat feature to ask your questions, and we'll answer as many of your questions as possible tonight. This session is being recorded and will be made available on our Northeast YouTube channel. Our website, northeast.edu, is the best place to find the latest information about what's happening at the college. If you're not sure where to find the information you're looking for, you can use the search feature to on our website. You can also reach out to anybody here that's presenting tonight to assist you with your questions at any time. As you can see, here's the list of contacts, people that are going to speak tonight. I do want to share with you Northeast Community College continues to actively monitor the situation surrounding coronavirus. About 35% of our spring classes will be held on campus with in-person classroom learning. The majority, though, of our spring classes are offered as remote or in an online format. The health and safety of students, staff, faculty, and the communities that we serve is of high importance. Our spring classes begin January 25th and end on May 19th. We do have a winter break scheduled March 22nd through the 26th, and a spring break will be held April 2nd through the 5th. You can go to the Parent Resource webpage. Hey, on the Parent Resources webpage, you'll find information about support services available to students. Also, if you can see over on the left-hand side, there's a parent newsletter sign up. Please go out to that and sign up for the newsletter. We produced a newsletter twice a year, and I think we have some great information to share with you. All right, we have a lot of information to cover tonight, so I'm going to turn it over to Angela with financial aid.
Hi, my name is Angela Roslin, and I work in the financial aid office. Financial aid includes grants, scholarships, student loans, and direct Parent Plus loans. The first step in the financial aid process is completing your FAFSA online at studentaid.gov. It is not too late to complete your FAFSA for the upcoming semester that starts January 25th, and our office can assist you if needed. After you complete the FAFSA, Northeast receives the information electronically, and we send an introduction email to you as well as one parent to their email address that you entered on your FAFSA. The email refers the student to view their My Northeast account where their specific financial aid information is located. They will need to log in to view any information and any requirements needed. For example, documentation that is required prior to awarding, and then also to view and accept their award offer once it has been processed. Financial aid that a student is awarded and accepts will disperse to their student account at Northeast on the first day of each semester when payment is due, and applies to their institutional charges, which includes tuition fees, room and board, if the student will be living on campus. An itemized view of your charges can be found within My Northeast students/student accounts/account detail for term. If the student's total financial aid for the semester is greater than their charges, those excess funds can be used to purchase books at the bookstore. Charging books for the spring semester will begin January 18th and will run all that week through the first week of school. Refunds are issued starting the second day of each semester. Excess funds can be used to help pay a student's expenses throughout the semester, including rent and utilities, off-campus tools, and supplies. If you have general questions, please ask me during the Q&A at the end of the presentation. For specific questions relating to your student, please contact our office at 844-7285. And I will go on to Career Services next.
Hello there. My name is Terry Hegemeyer, and I'm the Director of the Career Services Office at Northeast. And my role is to work with our students in any aspect of seeking employment. So I will work with the students in writing resumes, cover letters, filling out applications, ensuring that they have stellar interviewing skills as they start to work with employers. I will conduct mock interviews with students to make sure that they have that practice time for interviewing. We also host an online job board. And right now, even during this pandemic, we have near 200 jobs from the local area and the regional area. And on the job board, we post jobs that are temporary work, internships, part-time jobs, and full-time opportunities. So I would encourage you to start to review the online job board to get a sense of the type of jobs that we receive and also the qualifications that employers are seeking. I will be hosting an on-campus career fair. This is an opportunity for our students to meet employers that are local and regional. If things do happen to change with the pandemic, we will be sure to inform our students, but right now the event is scheduled for March 16th. And just a great opportunity to make connections with employers, even though you're a first-year student, time to make that connection. Each year, my department also conducts an annual graduate report. We have found in our last graduating class, we had 860 graduates. We are able to connect with 805 students, so we really know what happened with that last graduating class. And we are so very excited to say that 98% of those students are either working or continuing their education. I'm also pleased to say that of the students that went to the workforce in our career and technical program, 90% of them are in their field of study. So in the Midwest, we're very fortunate right now. Our students are still landing jobs. It's a great time to be entering higher education and looking for your future. So I look forward to working with your student as they enter Northeast and go into the workforce. Now I'd like to turn it over to Crystal, our student nurse.
Hello, everybody. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Good. Okay. I'm Crystal Preister, and I'm the student health nurse here at Northeast Community College. And I'm here to provide free medical services for your student when they are enrolled in classes, whether they live on campus or off campus. I work closely with a nurse practitioner through Faith Regional Health Services that can help provide care for your students as well and treatment for students if needed. Services in my office are completely free, including any testing that may be done. The only out-of-pocket cost for a student may be prescription medication or over-the-counter medication that they might need, as well as if it's something that I need to refer them on, those referrals would be at the student's expense as well. I am one of the non-mandatory reporters here at Northeast. So what that means is your student is free to come visit with me about a question or concern, relationship problem, or something that's bothering them, and I do not have to report it on beyond my office. It is kept confidential completely between me and the student. If the student chooses to have it reported, I can assist them in getting any issues reported, but I do not have to report them. One thing in our office, or in my office, is that if your student is a minor, so under the age of 19 for medical, or under the age of 18 for counseling, we do need a consent form from a legal guardian parent for your student to be seen. So the form is here posted on the screen right now. If your student is under the age of 19 for any part of the school year, or under the age of 18 for counseling services, we do need this form filled out and returned, just so we can see your student without any hiccups. And this, like I said, this form does count for myself as well as counseling services. And that is all I have for you this evening. And I'm going to hand it over to Stephanie, our counselor.
Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie, and I'm the counselor at Northeast. We offer free short-term counseling to any student who is enrolled in 6 credit hours or more. We also help refer students to off-campus services for things like medication, an evaluation, or long-term counseling. All services are confidential, and the files are all kept in the counseling services office. So if someone were to call and want to know information on a student, that information can't be given out. I can always accept information, or if you want to consult about general information, I can give you that information also. Typically, some mental health diagnoses arise between the ages in between 18 to 24. So if you start to see some of the following signs that are on the screen, you should get your student hooked up with professional help. Some of those are social withdrawal, especially if your student's not usually shy, marked change in their appearance or hygiene issues, excessive self-criticism or catastrophizing, talk of hopelessness or helplessness, extreme increases in energy or rapid speech, reference to suicide, whether that's vague or not, and self-harm behaviors such as cutting. Remember, that list is not inclusive. Encourage your student to seek out counseling services, whether those are at Northeast or if they're on campus, if you feel they might benefit. And who wouldn't benefit right now, right? This is probably the only time in their life where they will get free counseling. So encourage them to give me a call. They can give me a call or they can email me to get an appointment. Right now, services are being done via telehealth. If anyone is in crisis after hours, or if the college is closed for holidays or anything, they can reach out to the number on the screen that's with Behavioral Health Services and Region 4. It's called the Crisis Care Line, and you can write that down, or it is on the Counseling Services webpage. So you can always refer to that at any time. There's lots of information on the Counseling Services webpage, so you can always go to that, look things up. There's a suicide hotline on there that I always think that is good for people to have on them. So feel free to go look on that page at any time. Don't forget to sign that consent form that Crystal talks about, and I think that's all I have also. Up next is Disability Services. Thanks.
Hi there, I'm Mary Pulaski. I'm the Director of Disability Services, and I work with not only these wonderful folks, but a staff of 3. And currently, we are not telehealth, but we have been doing things via Zoom. Certainly are looking forward to the opportunities that will be forthcoming. I am going to be optimistic in the next few months so that we can see people face to face. But anyway, that's just my blabbing on. So when we're talking about a disability, we're talking about something that can have an impact on the way that we do things. So, and I always begin by telling folks that I can relate to that because I happen to do things a little differently. I have tremors, and therefore it impacts my ability to write anything legibly. So you can see my mouth works really well. So I talk, my words can turn into print on a computer screen. So that's the way that I accommodate the tremors that I have in my hand, is pulling on my strings while working around something that doesn't function as well for me. So one of the things that I want you to know, that Northeast is absolutely committed to working with any student who is going to, it's not just about the student, but it's about what we do as an institution to create a learning environment that is going to be very inclusive. And so we want you to know that that's the intent of Northeast, is to create a inclusive learning environment for all students. And we have certainly demonstrated flexibility responding to COVID and teaching. And so I think that we have even become stronger in that area. Now, I'm just going to put a plug in. One of my staff was telling me that she was visiting with a student who was coming from Western Nebraska, who was talking to a counselor in Western Nebraska who said, come to Northeast because like Northeast is the best. So anyway, just putting a plug out there. And share it with your friends or whatever. But anyway, you can see according to the slide that when we're talking about a disability, we're talking about something that can have an impact on the way our body functions, whether it's seeing, hearing, reading, concentrating, being able to study and stay focused, interacting socially, and some of those specific, it's really about how we function and how we work around that, but some specific names related to a disability might be things like seizure activities, diabetes, having a loss of hearing, loss of vision, anxiety, depression, students who are on the autism spectrum, learning disabilities, ADHD, you name it. We have probably been able to be supportive to students who have run into some challenges when they are engaging in academics. So accommodations are adjustments made to address access to barriers, such as testing accommodations. Some people just process information a little slower, and therefore if they have a little extra time, they're going to do better. Or if they're able to listen to the exam versus just reading it. Sometimes students, you know, and I use that note-taking supports, obviously, if I was sitting in a class and a teacher said no computer in the classroom, electronic device, you know, I kind of be screwed. So having note-taking supports would be an accommodation that I would need to have. Using adaptive equipment, like I referenced before, text-to-speech or speech-to-text, I talk and it turns it into print. Those are just some of the accommodations. It's all very individualized. And so we meet with a student, we have a conversation with a student, find out how things work in their world, talk about how things work at the college. We come together and we help develop an accommodation plan. In addition to really specific accommodations we provide, we help students. We really want students to feel okay about who they are. So just because one has a disability doesn't make you less than, and it certainly doesn't make you better than, you know, so we don't want arrogance rising up here. But, you know, it's just about recognizing who you are and how you function and just being comfortable with that. We help students with goal setting and getting organized, and we train them on the use of technology, and we work with students who may benefit from seeing an advisor, one of staff on a regular basis. Sometimes you just need that go-to person to discuss the challenges that you're experiencing or to figure out how to get connected with other supports that might be appropriate. For example, counseling or seeing our healthcare provider. And then, of course, there's the, I'm just going to go to the next slide there. I just want you to know that if you are a student who would benefit from having some sort of services or supports or accommodations, you need to get connected now, and yesterday would have been better. So there is a link there on the website, on our website. We do have a website, and there's also the link here in this presentation that you can go to that will tell you the steps that need to be taken. And so going back to what I was going to say about working together. One of the individuals, it was mentioned earlier, I don't know if you heard this, but the dude that's up next, his name is Josh. And I don't know if that's orange or red, but apparently someone's child thought it was orange and wondered why the dude in jail was on tonight. And so welcome to the dude that's not really in jail. Josh.
Mary, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I appreciate it. My name is Josh Becker. I am the Director of TRIO Student Support Services here at Northeast. Good evening. Welcome. Austin and Cassie, great to have you guys join us. Austin, I had heard earlier you were going to be studying criminal justice. Cassie, how about you?
Studying business and technology.
Wonderful. Cool. So I'm going to kind of go off script since we can focus this focus this solely on both of you. So TRIO supports students in a very select population. So we support students who are first generation college students, meaning mom or dad does not have a 4-year bachelor's degree. Students who are income eligible, this is based on household taxable income. You will actually find that exact information on our application, which is located on the Northeast website on our TRIO page. And then students with disabilities, whether that's a documented learning, physical, or emotional disability. So something great about TRIO is that statistically we have higher retention rates and higher graduation rates of students in the general college population. So statistically, if you are in TRIO, you have a leg up, you have extra help that is going to help you succeed where others may not. What we can do to help you is academic advising. We offer personal support. Those two things kind of coincide with the amount of time that we can offer you. So generally speaking, an advisor here on campus might have anywhere from 100 to 150 students they're working with each semester. Your TRIO advisor is going to have no more than about 60. That lack of students that we are helping at any one time gives us more opportunity to give you more of our time. That's to answer any of your questions. When you have financial aid questions, we walk down to financial aid with you to get your question answered, to make sure you have a plan moving forward. Any and all resources that you may seek to get here at Northeast, we can help connect you with those things. Personal support as well. We understand that college is a lot more than just going to class, doing the work, going to your job after class. There are a lot of things that are going to be factors in your success, whether it's academics, work, and personal. So by all means, use us for any kind of personal support you need to. We also have a first year experience course. This is a class that is taught by myself and our TRIO advisors. This is free to our TRIO students. So if this is a class you are interested in taking, or if it's a class you happen to already be signed up for, if you apply for TRIO and get into TRIO, I can actually pay for this class for you rather than you paying for it yourself. We offer free technology. This is a wonderful thing. We have laptops and iPads. We have software and hardware for computers. We have resources that we use with disability services to help you be more successful in using any and all technology. Some awesome things that we just purchased recently. We have virtual reality equipment that just got in, I think, a week before our break started, which we're going to have the opportunity to allow students to use for studying and for exploration. So if we have a nursing student who's looking to have a virtual reality experience and looking inside the heart, we can actually offer that to our students. We have a smart board that's going to be posted up on our new space to help students use for any kind of learning skills they may need as well. We do educational team building field trips and activities. So even with COVID, we have found ways to get outside of campus, outside of Norfolk, get together in appropriate group sizes and have some fun. We do visits to four-year colleges and institutions. So if you are looking to transfer to Wayne State or Kearney or UNO, UNL, USD, we can get you up there, get you a visit with a professional from that college, and get you a tour of campus as well. We'll help with FAFSA and scholarship assistance, and we also have success workshops and financial literacy education. On that note, with financial literacy education, one great thing that we have coming this semester is we are able to provide our students with one-on-one professional financial advice from an actual professional financial advisor. So whether that's discovering what opening a savings account looks like, investing, retirement plans, a checking account, whatever basic to expertise level knowledge of finance you need, we're able to provide that from an actual professional. And with that, please hop on the Northeast website, type in TRIO, T-R-I-O, look for us. Our application is on there. Go ahead and fill that out. Get it in as soon as possible. We can start working with you from day one once we get that. So Cassie, Austin, I would love to see you if you are eligible. Thank you for your time. I'm going to pass you over to Mr. Matt Hample now.
Thanks, Josh. Hi, I'm Matt Hample, and I'm the Academic Support Coordinator here on campus. And to keep with Josh's free stuff, I'll just let you know all our services in academic support are free as well. So we offer tutoring, writing center, math success center, and supplemental instruction. Tutoring, we have tutors for every class on campus. With your guys' 2 programs, we do have tutors on staff for the spring, so they will be available. You can do that by appointment 7 days a week. It's going to be done by Zoom for you guys. There's only a couple select classes that we're doing face-to-face for. For the Writing Center, this is where you can go for any writing help that you need on campus. It doesn't have to be just an English class. It can be any class that you're taking that requires writing. We'll also help you if you're filling out and doing essays for applications or scholarships. We can help you out with some of that as well. Like you see on the screen, we help with writing anxiety, topic selection, introductions, conclusions. We also do writing style, writing formats, writing mechanics. So anything to do with writing, we will help you there. You can go on the website and actually schedule appointments for the Writing Center, and that's done through our website. For Math Success Center, if you're having trouble in any of your math classes, we do have a Math Success Center. They are open Sunday through Friday for drop-in hours by Zoom. They do face-to-face appointments as well, but in order to get that, you do have to call for an appointment first. For supplemental instruction, this is a little bit different. This is like a little group study session for certain classes on campus. They are led by an SI leader, which is a student who has taken that class previously and has done really well. So they know who the instructor is, they know what the instructor expects, they know all the content, they know what's on the quizzes and the tests. They can help you out and answer any questions during those sessions as well. The next slide shows you our website, and you can do this with anybody's. You can just type in academic support up there and it'll take you to the first link, and you can see all this information on our website, the tutoring, writing center, and all that. You can also do that with TRIO or any of the other things that we've talked about tonight as well. As a final thought, if you are having troubles in your classes, please come and see me as soon as you possibly can. The later you wait, the harder it is to get your grade back up to where you want it to be at. And if either of you two are thinking that you need a on-campus paid job, come on down and see me, and possibly I can get you on as one of our tutors. I will pass you on to Emily Norman.
Thanks, Matt. Hi, everybody. My name is Emily Norman, and I'm the Director of Residence Life and Student Conduct here at Northeast. Residence Life offers Northeast students the opportunity to live in a caring, fun, and educational environment right on campus in Norfolk. We place residents in our hall on a first-come, first-served basis based on when we get a contract back from the student. If we're unable to accommodate a student's request to live on campus, we will put them on a wait list to be offered a space as they become available. However, we currently have spaces open for spring semester. So if either of you are interested in living on campus, or you have friends who are interested on campus, we would love for you all to join us. Residence Life offers 4 different types of residence hall rooms. There's a student staff member available on each floor. They're called a resident assistant. They're available to assist with any questions, concerns. They offer fun and engaging events within the residence halls, and they also ensure the safety of everybody living on campus. Living here is a really unique opportunity. You get to be a part of a community that truly understands what your life is like as a college student. If you, any friends that you have want to live on campus, please visit our website. We have a checklist on the website that makes it very easy to see what documents you need or any forms you may need to come live with us. Our website is on the screen there, but it's just northeast.edu/campus-housing. You can also give us a call. Our number is 402-844-7150, or even email housing@northeast.edu. Any of those are really great ways to reach out to us and get the resources to live on campus. We're really looking forward to having students back. Can't wait for them to get back to campus, so let us know if you want to come live on campus with us. And I will pass it to Kurt for even some more resources we've got.
All right, my name is Kurt Kohler, and I'm the Dean of Student Life and Athletics here at Northeast, and I just want to talk about a few of the areas that I work with here on campus. The first one is our dining service. Chartwells is a company that owns a lot of different dining halls, or operates a lot of different dining halls around the country. So they are our dining service provider. Do a great job and have really made some great accommodations with COVID this year to keep everything safe and for our students to still get a great dining experience. So we would encourage you to take advantage of that while you're on campus. The residents can speak to our Director of Dining Services. His name's TJ Fireherm. If you do have special dietary needs that are need to be met, or you're gluten-free, anything like that, he can make those accommodations for you. So feel free to reach out to TJ. We do offer several different meal plans for residents on campus as well as commuter students. So we have a we've got 2 meal plans. The 10 meal per week plan comes with 50 flex dollars. So basically you get 10 meals every week that will roll over at the beginning of each week. So if you don't use your 10 meals, then you lose those, but you do have access to 10 meals a week. You've also got 50 flex dollars each semester that can be used in our retail store, Jazzy's, which is over in Hawks Point. And then once we open up Union 73, if we have the retail locations, the Starbucks coffee and the Legends restaurant open, then we will you can use that money there as well. We've also got an unlimited meal plan, which just allows you to eat every one of the meals that's served over in Hawks Point. So typically that's about 19 meals a week that it comes to, but all of those meals are all you can eat. The unlimited meal plan does come with 100 flex dollars, so a little bit more than the 10 meal per week plan, but you can use that $100 each semester in our retail shops as well. We have a block plan that's available for the non-residents then. A 67 meal per semester block plan is what we have that you can purchase. Each semester you're entitled to 67 meals for the semester. Once you use those up, then you can add additional meals to that. We also then offer a $250 express card, which works like a debit card, where you go in, you pay for your meals, and then once that's used up, then you would have to reload that card. For security on campus, we do contract with a company called Sioux City Night Patrol. They are on campus 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So anytime that you would need security, they are available and do patrol the campus. If you feel like you need an escort to your car or to class from your car, feel free to reach out to them and they will assist with that. Student conduct, I do always like to address this. All students are expected to abide by the Northeast Student Code of Conduct while enrolled in classes at Northeast or visiting our college. So students may access the actual student code of conduct on our website. So if you go in where Matt shared that you can search for different things on our website, if you type in our student code of conduct, you'll see the entire handbook there. Violations that occur most often here on campus involve tobacco, alcohol, drugs, and vaping devices. Those are not permitted on campus, so we encourage everybody to leave those at home. If you do use them, hopefully you're not using drugs or alcohol at a young age, but or tobacco. But if you do smoke, you have to do that off campus. Violators of the student code of conduct will meet with Emily Norman, who you met before. She's our director of residence life and student conduct, and she will address any violations of that student code of conduct. For all of our on-campus residents and then any other student who requests it, you can receive information about an online resource tool that we use called My Student Body. My Student Body are just different teaching modules that help you learn about ways to deal with different issues that you may be facing on campus, whether it's how to reside with a new roommate, drug and alcohol issues, just a lot of different topics that it talks about. If you are a resident on campus, you will be required to complete this before you can move in. There are 3 modules that are necessary to complete. If you're not a resident, you do have access to it. If you request it, you can reach out to me or to Emily, and we can get you set up to look at those. But in addition, parents do have the opportunity to take advantage of this as well. There is a parent portion of My Student Body which gives guidance in talking with your child about some of the issues that they might be facing at college. So feel free to either reach out to us, or the information to log in is on the screen right now. It's also on our parent resource page for parents to take a look at and use that login. And then finally, I just want to remind you that the first 6 weeks of every semester are really the most important to connecting with other students, connecting on campus, and really getting that feel for college life. So really get involved during those first few weeks. We do offer a lot of different activities, different events on campus. So feel free to attend any of the student activities, both virtually and in person when they're offered. Carissa Koloff is our Director of Student Activities, and she will be reaching out to all students. And she also has a great social media presence on our SAC, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages that you can see all the different activities that are going on. Athletic events will be happening this spring. So we are excited to get athletics back onto campus. We've had to delay those through the fall because of COVID, but we are going to pick those back up here this spring and actually start up next week. Those athletic events are free for students to attend. To start the year, we are not having spectators because of COVID, but we are going to reevaluate that in February, and hopefully we can get some students into to games to start watching. So there's a couple of opportunities there. You can also join a club or organization virtually or in person. Another option for getting involved on campus, I believe Matt referred to it earlier, student employment is available on campus, so feel free to contact the financial aid office, contact our career services office, or talk to somebody on campus that you might be interested in working with. If you do want student employment, you need to bring your driver's license or a passport to campus along with your Social Security card, and then a check or a deposit slip. We do direct deposit for all student employee checks. So You'll need a driver's license or passport, some sort of government-issued identification, a social security card, and then a check or a deposit slip to get that process going. Other than that, I think we're good, and we're here for any questions. Try to get you any answers that you have. So, Austin or Cassie, do you all have any questions for us?
Not that I can think of right now.
All right.
I do not have any questions. You guys have said a lot already.
All right. We're super happy that you attended the event today. And if you do have questions, you walk away and say, gosh, I wish I would have asked a question, reach out to any one of us here today. We'd be happy to help you with any question you might have. And good luck to you. It's getting your semester started here in, what, a week and a half? Won't be long. We're happy to have you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.